All right, let's get this out on a tray. Well, I'm not going to put it on a tray though. All right, so here's what the belt looks like. This is the buckle that goes on the front. I really like this design. It's very simple. It's value priced. See that? That's just a rubber O-ring that goes on the middle there, and that clips on. So your belt buckle is going to be on this side, and then this guy just kind of clips on right there, and it keeps some tension on the belt. Now, if you need more than one of those, well, you just add another link on in your belt. So that's the idea there. Now, to build these things, I'm going to put a red one in here. All you need to do is basically just press them in, and they are firm to press in. Take a roll pin, make sure that you're lined up. That's perfect right there. And then press in the roll pin. And that's it. So build your belt how big you want to. Just want to get a close-up of that velcro stuff they've got going on here. You can kind of see the cross section there. They kind of have hooks going either way, and they're very sticky the way that they have them set up there. So they hold really firmly on that velcro and don't want to come off up or down, but you can pull them away. Holy crap. I was worried that the molded in stuff wouldn't be sticky enough, but it certainly is. That's built. So there's the Lynx belt, all built out for my older boy. It's got that connection in the middle. Right now it's just got a little bit of pull on it. If I really wanted to, I'd take another link out of here and make it like extra tight, but I don't think it's necessary. It's got decent Velcro. It's really, really adhering well to the inner belt, so I don't think it's going to be necessary for that. You can see it's got some good flex to it. So there's a couple of really big advantages to it. Why don't I go to a clip of him wearing it and I'll show you. All right, now we've got the belt built and we've got it on. And some accessories are a little bit hard. This holster was quite easy. It's got like a Blade Tech kind of thing going on there. Not quite Blade Tech, but close enough. Bag was very easy to get on there. Where it got tricky was on some of these mag pouches. They're not quite made for it, so you really got to ram them through, and they're very hard. They assume that you're putting like a softer belt through there. And we can see there, these guys are on there as well. So we got a little bit of tension here. We could probably go with like another one less link in here to get even more tension, but this will work. All right, let's take this thing off. Those links are pretty sticky. Okay, and the advantage of this over a regular belt is that you can scrunch it right down and get it nice and compact, and that's not something you'd be able to do with a regular belt. This belt is quite rigid. You can see even with it disconnected in the middle there, it sags very little, so it's got really good rigidity on it. Let's just compare that to the other belt. Bring it over here. And compared with the other belt, like this with nothing on it is sagging more than the other one with all the stuff on it. So quite a bit more rigid than the, well, the Lynx belt is quite a bit more rigid. You just want to push on the other side of that belt there. Push down on it. Yeah, I can't. So it's not bending, my hand's bending. It's really rigid in holding. Okay, go ahead, push on the other side of it. Now it is bending. I am able to hold it and it twists a little bit. Yeah. Still a pretty good belt. Like this is the competition belt. It's pretty stiff, but the Lynx is stiffer. Didn't record that. Let's try it again. As you can see, it goes down nice and compact. Got a lot of bulky accessories on here, but it's pretty tight compared with the belt that it's replacing. It's much smaller, and this would go inside like a bag or something like that fairly easily. Now, what are some of the disadvantages of this system? Well, I think the biggest disadvantage is that a lot of belts are a little bit softer, a little bit thinner. This uses like the plastic link themselves is a little bit thick. That's going to be fine for your like Blade Tech types because they'll just bend around it. They can deal with like a thicker connection. But anything like a loop style that wants to go in, these are pretty hard to get in there, and I had to use some rude force to get these ones in, and I had to have this end piece off because it's even thicker. So that was not going to go inside these slots, so I had to knock that guy out and then push links through and then put it back on. which actually isn't that bad. Like, all things considered, some of the stuff I've had to do with the different connections on some of my belts, this wasn't bad. I would say that if you're going to use mag pouches and that kind of thing, to make sure that they will fit the width of this thing, I'll put the width of the Lynx and some specs on my website review of it. But overall, I think it's a pretty neat product. I think that for my particular use case, I've got a boy who's getting into shooting, and I want a belt that can grow with him. I can just add more links. So this is better than buying like a million of these things, or let's say 3. Buying 3 of these belts on his way up as he grows, or I get one of these things, and if I need to, I can reconfigure this thing for the other boy, so it can go up or down very quickly. All you got to do is like knock these pins out and add some more links in it. So I think it's a pretty neat system. I think that the stability is really good. The fact that it compacts down is also very nice. And this is going to fit inside my shooting bag very easily. So I think it's a cool product. Thanks for watching.